For 27 years, Anna knew that she was adopted, but didn't know the details of her story. She found out she was one of 7 children and didn't know that she was one of 2 given up for adoption. So you're about to meet your biological sibling. You haven't met any of them face to face.
Nope, nobody.
So you're about to meet your biological sibling for the first time. How are you feeling?
A nervous wreck.
Okay. So tell us who's about to come out.
My brother Jonathan, he's my half-brother. He's my half-brother from my father.
So you and Jonathan share Vernon as a father.
Mm-hmm.
And how did you connect with Jonathan?
I believe it was last year my dad put his information on my brother's child support, and my brother decided to finally reach out to him. And my dad gave me his phone number, and then ever since then, me and him talk all the time. We talk, text, and call each other every single day. We click. We're like,
wow.
It's like we've known each other for all our lives, but we haven't.
And what's it been like for you to have reconnected with him?
It's awesome. It's like an unexplainable feeling.
All right. He's about to be in that chair. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I'm trying not to cry.
Are you ready to meet him?
Yeah.
Jonathan, why don't you come on out? Here, you guys.
Sorry.
Don't apologize. Don't apologize. So, Jonathan, welcome.
Thank you.
What do you want to say to your sister?
I'm just glad I finally get to meet her and see her.
And Anna, what do you want to say to your brother?
Same as what he just said to me. I'm finally happy. I'm happy. I can't even talk right now. I'm happy.
I'd be surprised
I'm finally
if you
meeting
could,
him.
actually. You're happy to finally meet him. So, Jonathan, what was your childhood like?
I had a great childhood. I grew up with my mother and my stepfather.
So Vernon was not in your life?
No, he never has been.
Okay.
And
Never will.
never will be. And
We're going to get to that in a minute. So what did you know about Anna?
I didn't know she ever existed until the last year.
And how did you discover that she existed?
By finally reaching out to Vernon.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 30.
So when you were 29, you reached out to your biological father, Vernon, for the first time.
Yes.
And was it because you finally had his contact information?
Yeah, I had it for 2 years before I finally decided to call him.
Okay. And when you called him, what was that like?
A lot of nerves. The first thing I wanted to know about was siblings.
Yep. Same.
Because I knew there was a lot of us.
Yep.
Vernon was busy.
Very busy.
Yes, he
was not around. He was just very busy.
Yeah.
And so you learned about her, and did you reach out to her, or how did you two connect?
I gave him my information to give to her, and she called me.
Yep.
How many days went by before she called you?
It was minutes.
Yeah. I got his number, and I was like, nope, I got to call him.
So what did Vernon say to you when he reached out to you to give you Jonathan's information?
Just said he finally reached out to him, and that was it. He's just here's your information, do what you want with it. And I called him right away. I had to.
Today we're talking about how perfectionism can drive your kids away and destroy your marriage. And I'm here with Shannon, Angelica, and Lamont. So Lamont, can you give me an example of what it's like living day to day with your wife?
Okay, so you have to start your day with like a certain level of you got to rise to a level because there might be some craziness happening. Not every day, but it could happen. Like a couple weekends ago, we went to church like a normal family, and the boys were in the back. And after church, we go to lunch, and I screwed up. I was going from the 170 and it had us taking the 134, and I missed it. And sure enough, the day was ruined. Like that little 60-second, got off the freeway, jumped on the next one, got to the place.
I didn't feel like the day was ruined.
Well,
Not for you.
in that moment, it was really like condemningly harsh. And I was ready to just pull the e-brake and jump out of the car. Like, I'll grab an Uber after I run across the freeway and go down there.
And then it sounds like you get punished for the rest of the day, too.
Well, I think that might come from
But
some of my...
it wasn't the rest of the day.
Yeah, it might come
wasn't.
from some of my overreaction because I'm ready to flight. You know what I mean? Fight or flight.
Yes.
Yes.
He's
I don't want to
flyer.
fight because it doesn't go well.
And you also filed for divorce.
That was a couple years ago. Yes, I
I was
did.
completely devastated, shocked, didn't know it was coming.
And I was waiting for this day to come, like literally my entire life.
Explain.
Yeah, that's true.
Ever since I was little, Mom and Dad were never happy. There was always fighting and belittling, and there was fire and rage. And I would talk to Dad, and I'm like, can you divorce Mom?
Yeah, that's true. She would do that.
And I wish I would have known so that I wasn't blindsided by it.
But nothing's changed.
I think things have changed, because at least I'm aware
Then why are we
now.
here?
Probably more for this.
Well, yeah, but you're the one that wrote wanting help.
I did admit I'm a perfectionist, yes.
Well, I would use a different word. I would use judgmental. I think perfectionist is a nice word.
I don't think she's as judgmental as you're saying. Like it's,
That's what controlling behavior is.
But it's,
when you control people.
We've got a daughter that's kind of like, she's from day one. She's kind of done life on her terms. Like, you want her to get good grades. Do you want your kids to get good grades?
I want my kids to be happy.
Right.
Okay, well, one of my...
You know what? Here's what I say to my kids. Don't embarrass yourself.
Okay,
Like
that's pretty smart.
put in the effort.
Yeah.
But you know what? Parents that are driving towards good grades want good grades so that they can feel good about themselves. I want my kids to feel good about themselves based on what they're doing for themselves.
Okay,
But so back to this though. What was
Okay.
it like when you were growing up? Because if you felt like your mom was constantly on you, where was your dad?
Doing a hobby of some sort or submitting to Mom. Growing up, I watched my mom eat my dad alive, and I was like, it was hard to respect my dad and admire him after I saw my mom so many times beat him into the ground. You're like, when are you ever gonna stand up?
Tell him that.
Like, I wanted to stand up for you. I wanted to go to bat for you, because I was like, you're not gonna do it. And I would just watch the man of like my life get like beat down by my mom. Ooh.
This is the stuff you need to talk about.
Ooh, it's hard.
Yes.
Oh, it's hard.
It is.
Yeah, he's just so amazing, like so loving, so hardworking, an amazing, amazing man. And I would watch this woman just tear him apart, and he didn't deserve it.
Did you know any of this?
I grew up around that a lot, and I don't know that I saw it from her perspective. I think I would choose my battles, and it obviously affected her a lot more negatively than I understood.
Do you feel like he didn't protect you as well?
I think he tried to protect me as much as he could, because sometimes Mom would lose it, and then Dad would be like, just do what Mom wants. Like, you just gotta appease Mom. Like, you just gotta make Mom happy. And then he'd never stand up to Mom. I don't think he knows how.
Do you think we've gotten better on that?